Hey guys, Brent Ehrler, Tackle Warehouse, and hey, I just got done with the Crosse tournament, Bass Elite event. It was a fun event, and it was very interesting. The water came up about 4 feet from practice until the tournament, so changing conditions. And there's 2 ways you can approach. You can, this river system is you can fish for smallmouth on the rock, or you can fish for largemouth around grassy backwaters. You can catch largemouth on the main river as well, but I decided I wanted to fish for largemouth just because I felt like I knew more about that. It was easier for me to locate the largemouth than to look for smallmouth. So what I did is I ran and just fished grass. There's all kinds of different grass there, but what I figured out is that I found some open water where there was several different kinds of grass that were subsurface, and I was covering a ton of water and basically throwing 2 baits only. One was a swim jig. Crosse is famous for swim jigs, and so I threw a swim jig. This is a BOSS 3/8 ounce swim jig. I put a Keitech trailer on that, both green pumpkin, and what I did is I threw 20-pound shooter Sunline fluorocarbon, and that to me is just a good all-around swim jig fluorocarbon. Now a lot of people throw it on braid. I was in open water, so I wanted fluorocarbon. I feel like I get a better feel for the bait. I also feel like it's less visible to the fish. So 20-pound, I threw it on a Tatula Elite Ish Monroe frog rod. That's what I throw all my swim jigs on, is a frog rod. And then this right here is a brand new Tatula 100 reel. Now this isn't out yet. It's gonna come out at ICAST, and I've had the opportunity to use this reel. This is by far the best reel that Daiwa has ever made. The price point is unreal as well. So Tatula 100 6.3 gear ratio reel. Unbelievable, the feel of this thing, the size is more compact than any other Tatula we've ever used. So on the first day and a half, I threw the swim jig quite a bit, and then what happened was when the water came up, there was so much floating debris that I couldn't get a clean cast with a swim jig. So I went to a chatterbait. Now this is just a 3/8 ounce Jack Hammer with a Yamamoto Zako on the end. I went with a green pumpkin. The water was pretty clear where I was at, so I was trying to mimic bluegill. That Zako has a great action to it on the back of the chatterbait. Just dipping the tails chartreuse. And then this I was throwing on my Tatula Elite 7.4 cranking rod, which is also a bladed jig rod. Now this is a rod that I designed specifically for the chatterbait, and also a 2.5, the Craft makes a little bit bigger crankbait, but it's a medium heavy 7.4. It's great for throwing the chatterbait. A lot of people throw it on graphite rods, throw it on a glass rod. This one right here is literally one that I designed specifically for that. So if you're going to throw a chatterbait, pick one of these up. That's what it's designed for. Just like the frog rod. If you're going to throw a swim jig or frog rod, throw the Tatula Elite frog rod, because it's designed for that application. So same reel, the brand new Tatula 100 and a 6.3 gear ratio reel. This time I went with 20-pound Sunline Sniper, and that was it. Those two baits right there weighed in every fish for me. I had 2 good days, and then the third day was really tough. The more that water came up, the more debris there was on the surface. I barely caught a limit, and it was a small limit. I just couldn't fish my areas effectively, and I just didn't have enough water to run. Everything was just full of this grass that was just floating on the surface because everything was coming up. So everything that was on the shoreline is now getting washed out into the river system, and so it was really hard to get a clean cast. So overall, it was an okay tournament. I cashed a check, made it to that final round, or the second cut, which is great. The first cut did not make the top 12 cut, but still got some good points, got a check, and did it with this stuff right here. It's all available right here on tacklewarehouse.com. These will be available any day now. Tatula 100, brand new, smaller, compact, different knob on it, It's unbelievable. Still has the T-wing system. Tatula 100 right here, tacklewarehouse.com.